Hi, welcome back to the channel. I'm going to do a quick little read here just on the energy of a past person, kind of investigating some questionable circumstances. So let's see here. We've got Temperance and King of Pentacles, and then let's see, it's dropped. Yeah, so this is someone, yeah, I mean, there was some patience and stability here. If there was some trust that broken, it wasn't loud or, yeah, it's not kind of coming up initially. So let's see. Then we have the Chariot and the Five of Pentacles. And maybe this is, okay, so after that stability, it is like someone raced ahead. Well, maybe you were left out. I'll show you Five of Pentacles here. Let's see. Oops. Next we have Lovers and Ten of Swords. So, okay, well, and this is the second row. So it's almost telling a story a little bit because it's starting off with stability and then someone goes out, went to the Five of Pentacles, and then we have the Lovers and Ten of Swords, which is the betrayal, which is what we were pulling on, essentially. This was the ultimate backstab. Next we got Ten of Pentacles. So next we got Ten of Pentacles and the Magician. I mean, there was all the tools to build a legacy here, but if there's betrayal here, yeah, the question is, yeah, was everything as genuine as it seemed? Yeah. All right, let's do another row here. We have the Sun with the Page of Pentacles. So I feel like they just overlooked what was bright and real right in front of them. Yeah, I mean, we keep getting this picture of like how much stability and truth and potential were on the table. I don't know if they still were, or still are, but to build on that, then we have the Tower and the King of Wands. Yeah, this is where like the illusion of power or stability is crumbling instantly. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, this is coming up where it's like, yeah, there's stability, there's love, and there's trust, and then it's, yeah, the bottom comes out. You know, it's the, you know, the Lucifer energy, the Lucy with the football energy, yeah, for the Charlie Brown here. Okay, let's do another row here. We have Four of Cups and Nine of Pentacles. So so this is what, I feel like there's this ability, there's all this potential, and then like maybe you're trying to take it up a notch, and the emotional connection was met with indifference. And that's where it lets the betrayal too. Like maybe they were unable, like if there's some kind of a covert narcissism or something, where they're like unable to, yeah. I mean, this art always gets me here. It's the big no here, Four of Cups. And so, yeah, it's, you're raising the stakes emotionally at the next level. And I feel like there's more here though. If maybe there was, it's like we got 6 of Cups on the bottom. That's what we're doing. We are looking backwards. That's our overall energy right now. Okay, so building on that, we have the 3 of Swords. What? 9 of Swords. Can't make it up. This is, I mean, like you're in a mental loop replaying what went wrong, and this is coming right off of that emotional connection. It's like when you were supposed to be at your highest of potential of working on your issues and actually having the love and relationship that you've been waiting on or sowing into. You know, yeah, you know what's giving too is like, and some avoidant disorders and mixed with some types of like narcissism and early trauma wounds. Um, it's love is painful, right? And they would almost like they destroy the connection, so they don't feel love anymore, or they destroy you, that kind of thing. And if there's conflict, they'll use that energy. There's spoiler alert, The Good Wife. If you should watch if you haven't, skip ahead like 1 minute because I wanted to reveal something. But yeah, in The Good Wife, her brother ends up dropping the bomb. It's really only talked about once, but it's clear because it doesn't make any sense unless you put together Owen's little piece here. Is that she betrayed Will to kill her feelings of love for him because it started to get real. And he wasn't the side guy anymore, right? He was, like her husband was kind of out of the picture, and so instead of taking a step forward, yeah, she betrays him. Strength. Wow, or the earlier one, energy underneath there. This is coming out exactly like I thought it would. 8 of Pentacles, 5 of Wands, next row. Yeah, what I'm hearing is just like, yeah, they're working hard. Yeah, maybe you both were, but underneath there was actually tension or conflict. And again, that's given narcissism a little bit too, where even just if you started to push the relationship into an emotional quadrant a little bit, it's a competitive thing. Maybe you were doing like therapy or doing the work and helping them bring their shadow and authentic self into the equation, and that became so triggering to them. And facing, especially if they were kind of stringing you along and never really having to have the intimacy or let their guard down and really become the relationship with you and raise emotional stakes. And maybe you've got a lot of understanding and you're outclassing them in the place of like emotional intimacy and understanding. And then, yeah, that just created a lot of tension and competition. It wasn't like, oh yeah, I appreciate all the work you've done and we can really move forward. It's like, oh, you think you're better than me. I feel inadequate. And the narcissistic person is only able to thrive in a I'm okay, you're not okay. If your success is their failure, in a sense, and their lack of control, and especially if your emotional mastery started to lead to some of their kind of, feelings of ego death. We got the Knight of Cups and 4 of Pentacles. Yeah. Knight of Cups too is like, this card is like this like chess, energy. you know, where it's like it can suggest manipulation a little bit, um, at least in terms of the art here. So they're holding back, they're protecting themselves, their resources, and yeah, they're offering affection, but never really letting you in, essentially. So if we were to combine all of this energy into like one sort of like quick summary. We have the High Priestess and the Hierophant. Wow, coming out together. Can't make that up. Um, yeah, I mean, yeah, again, just to recap, the overall energy is that there is this stable connection, but the emotional depth makes it hit a wall, and it leaves us like heartbreak and anxiety and guarded affection, and then betrayal. So how does High Priestess and Hierophant come? Okay, so someone is, yeah, I feel like your person was maybe clinging to old structures in their old persona, independent persona, instead of emotional authenticity. And maybe you were intuitively perceiving exactly all of their shortcomings and shadow and confronting them with it, not even knowing that like you're causing this massive like narcissistic collapse, which the psychopathic narcissistic collapse for people, a lot of times, you know, I mean, that's when if they have some psychopathy, that's when they can, um, they become dangerous because, yeah, you are, it's like, they feel like they're dying and you're killing them a little bit. And so your intuition and emotional work and diagnosis of everything that they bury and hide and we're hiding from you and their inability to have a real relationship. Wow. This is hitting on a lot of levels. It's really intense. Okay, so let's build on High Priestess Hierophant with Three of Wands and Knight of Pentacles. Yeah, you were just like waiting for, yeah, progress. And for, yeah, you were so patient, like waiting on them to do the work. And they essentially kept their pace slow, never really meeting you in the future that they're like future faking, essentially. So, so what does it mean that Ace of Wands and Death fell to the ground? Yeah, the passion and the potential to reignite, you know, died, never got off the ground. Yeah, this transformation that never happened, and they prevented it from happening by either, you know, hurting you or betraying you or abandoning the connection. So what does it mean that under the Five of Pentacles was the world. Let's see. Yeah, I mean, I feel like that. Yeah, that's kind of why I saved it for the end here. It's like it is kind of closure on being left out. Like it's whatever isolation or rejection you felt. You don't want to carry that into your next connection. That's where you're going to do your healing on, and you are being given energy to step beyond that past some into something whole here. This is great. Um, let's see. Last Page of Cups, Seven of Pentacles on the bottom here. Page of Cups, Seven of Pentacles. I just feel like there was like a heartfelt message that is leading to a bigger revelation. So maybe there is in that work of the completion and puttings behind you, there's still something that you kind of just need to seek from spirit to see, you know, maybe what the lesson was, and or some revelation. Yeah, I don't want to put it into a box here, but I feel like that there is still yeah, some understanding to go here. So please like, share, subscribe. It'll help me to keep the channel going and do more of these. If you have any thoughts or questions, please do leave a comment because that helps the engagement with the channel. Thank you so much, and we'll see you in the next one.